All right, back for video number 3 today. Yeah, remember I thought I was gonna be done after 2. Yeah, right. I couldn't leave y'all hanging, and the great king says, "What you got going on right now?" Nothing. What they like? Well, go ahead and put that out. The fear of the Lord, real quick. So we're back. 12/6, 20, Sunday morning, video number 3 today. So the Lord loves you, because now we're gonna drop the fear of the Lord because like I said to you earlier, I think this is so key, and I'm not here to play games. I'm cutting through all the stuff that they're telling you about men, and I'm going to tell you the real things that you need, and this is one of the things that you need to fear the Lord. Let's get into it real quick. And what the fear of the Lord is to honor God, to respect God, to live in awe of His power, and to obey His word. Do you honor Him? Do you respect Him the way He deserves to be honored and respected? And this is what He wants from us. And live in awe, like, man, I have this great God that loves me, and will you obey my word? If you can do that on a regular basis, then you will have the fear of the Lord. And you need the fear of the Lord to go to wisdom, and I'll explain that in just a minute. Let's start off in Psalms 25, verse 9 and verse 12 and 13. It says, He guides the humble in what is right and teaches them His way. So He wants us to be humble. He'll guide us in the way that's right, and He will also teach us His way if we can be humble. So drop any pride that you have, because it's not going to help you. All right. Verse 12. Who then is the man that fears the Lord? So he's asking, who is the man that fears the Lord? If you could say, I am, and he will say, you are. Let me show you something. He will instruct him in the way chosen for him. Like I said to y'all earlier, I believe that God already wrote what He wants us to do, because He says it in Psalms 139 and 16, before one of your days came to be, I wrote them all down. So I believe that God's already wrote what He wants us to do. I just believe it's our job to find out what He wrote so we can fulfill that which was already written. And that's backed up through Jesus. Jesus said, I came to fulfill that which was written about me. But that's not the subject today. That's a whole nother lesson. If I get time, I'll get to that another day. But listen to me. I believe that God's already written everything He wants us to do. So the fear of the Lord. If you would fear me, I'm going to show you the way that I've already chosen for you. 13. He will spend his days in prosperity, and his descendants will inherit the land. So if you can fear me like I want, then I will make sure you prosper too. Now we know humans want that. So He's saying, I can give you that too. But fear the Lord, you got to do that. This is what I'm looking for from you. Fear the Lord. All right. And I told you what it was. Now let's go to Proverbs. Proverbs is where I want to go next. Proverbs 9 and 10. Proverbs 9 and 10. And it says, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the Holy One is understanding. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Well, let me hit you with a little something. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. So you haven't got to wisdom yet. But when you get to wisdom, this is a jump ahead. When you get to wisdom, if He's saying the fear of the Lord is the beginning of it, what about the middle and the end of it? You ever thought about that? Fear of the Lord is just the beginning of me learning about wisdom. But I wonder, how deep does wisdom go for him to say the beginning? Because if there's a beginning, there's a middle, and there's an end. Have you ever thought about that? Put some thought in that and see what you come back with. So that's why I'm trying to get you to see. Start with the fear of the Lord. Ooh, there's so much more. And wisdom, once you get past fear of the Lord, then wisdom is waiting for you. We'll discuss that too, but that's not the subject today. So, get it, got it, good. Middle and end, but it got to start with the beginning first. So the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and then we'll keep on moving to that afterwards. Okay. So now let's go to Deuteronomy 5 and 29. Deuteronomy 5 and 29. And here it is. Oh, that their heart would be inclined to fear me. and keep all my commands always, so that it may go well with them and their children forever. So it seems to me that the Lord was using Moses to help them to see, I wish that my people, I wish that their heart would be inclined to fear me. I want this from them. I want them to fear me, because I know that if they fear me, then I can guide them into what's best for them. But if they don't honor me, if they don't respect me, if they don't love me, if they don't put me first, then how are they showing me that they fear me? And that's what that is. When you can put God first, when you can respect him, when you can love him, when you can honor him on a regular basis, then you can see yourself having the fear of the Lord, and that will open doors to lead you to wisdom. And I will explain that to you in just a second. All right. So let's go to 2 Samuel. This is just an add-in I found earlier. I was reading through some of my scriptures before about fear of the Lord, because I don't put lessons about that before, but I was skimming through it as he was like, okay, well, then go ahead and break out some of them lessons that I done gave you before and go ahead and pull that together real quick. So I said, all right, let me go and do that real quick, Lord. So that's where this one came from, because we have notebooks of stuff that he's talked to us about, and we'll see if we get to it or not. Okay, 2 Samuel 23, and we're looking at verse 3 through 5. And I'm not going to read it all, but I'm just going to skim through it real quick. It says, the God of Israel spoke. So God speaking here, the rock of Israel said to me, when one rules over men in righteousness, when he rules in the fear of God. Now this is God speaking. He is like light of morning at sunrise. So he goes into details and explains, if you can do it this way, good things happen for you. Now this is God speaking. It said, this is what this was saying here in 2 Samuel. The God of Israel spoke. The rock. So he's saying, I want you to fear me. I want you to love me. I want you to honor me, and I want you to respect me. Because if there's anyone that deserves it, I do. I've done so much for you as my people. So I feel I deserve that from you. And he's right. He deserves that and much more from us. But think about this. He's asking us to do something that's going to help us tremendously in the overall picture of our life. He's not asking us to hurt us. He's asking us to get this so he can help us to continue to grow in his walk with him. Listen to the man that I'm chasing right now. Listen to the man that I'm chasing. You know how LeBron James says he's chasing Michael Jordan for the rings. Well, I'm chasing this man for what he got from God. This is the man that I'm chasing right here. My eye is squarely on taking him down. And it's Ecclesiastes 12, 13, and 14. This man, I want him bad. He has what I want. He took it, and now I want it. His wisdom level. I don't know what level he's on. I'm waiting for God to give me that answer. But I want my rings. Like LeBron wants his rings. He wants to surpass Michael. Well, I want to surpass this king right here, Solomon. Here it says in Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Now all has been heard. Here is the conclusion of the matter. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. King Solomon, besides Jesus, we don't know any other man that was wiser than this man on earth so far, besides Jesus. He said, fear God and keep his commands. That's the whole duty of man. And he had wisdom. To what level? God hasn't showed me yet. I'm on the hunt for that number, because I want my number to surpass that. But that's a different story, different day. So fear God, keep his commandments. Do you see that there? Boom. Now check this out, because I'm telling you, the great ones had it in them too. The great ones had it in them. They had the fear of the Lord in them. We're going to go to Job. Now I got to go. I got two more and I got to go, because y'all know I don't like to stay long. Job 1 in verse 1. This man was blameless and upright. He feared God and shunned evil. Great man of God right there. Fear God and shun evil. Job even had it. Job even had it. Now I'm gonna end it with this. This is gonna seal the deal for you right here. And this is gonna be a mic drop. I'm already calling it out early. Mic drop for you. Mic drop. And I don't even know enough about mic drops, but I've seen it before. So here's the mic drop for you. Isaiah 33:6. And before I read this, after I read it, I'm out. So I'm not gonna read it yet because I gotta make a couple statements first. Guys, you want to fear the Lord because it's gonna open doors to wisdom. And I think I put some lessons out there about wisdom, but if you need more, you know who to talk to. Talk to the great one because he's pulling all the strings over here. So if you can get the great one to say he wants me to teach it, then I got to get back and teach it. So if you want to hear about wisdom, I would suggest you throw some prayers up, and then the great one will make me, well, not make, he's going to lead, woo, guide, all those things. He'll let me know this is what they want, give the people what they want. But until then, fear the Lord. All right, fear the Lord. So I'm getting ready to be out here in a minute. I'm really thinking it's gonna be my last one today. I'm hoping. I'm hoping. We'll see though. We'll see. And not like I'm gonna stop thinking about him today, but I'm thinking it's gonna be my last recording today. I'll probably go for a little walk if I can. We'll see. And get ready to watch some games Sunday. We're watching football games today. But we'll see about that. But now back to the mic drop because time is getting away and I have to go. Here's the mic drop. And I'll say this too. Pray for me. Keep me in your prayers. I need those. I love y'all dearly. Here it is. Isaiah 33. Okay. It basically says a rich store of salvation and wisdom and knowledge. Okay, so the Lord has a rich storehouse of wisdom and knowledge. He's telling you this in the scripture. The Lord has a rich storehouse that's full of wisdom and knowledge. Check out that last part. The fear of the Lord is the key to the treasure. So if you want this storehouse full of wisdom and knowledge, if you get the fear of the Lord, that is the key to open up that storehouse. Mic drop, we out.